Thank you for taking the time to review the process for submitting a Classification Action Request or CAR form. Let's get started. A Classification Action Request can be used to make different types of proposed changes to full-time positions, such as new positions outside of PBA, reclassifications, market evaluations, stipend requests, and temporary position numbers. New positions outside of PBA. Any new full-time position requested outside of the planning, budgeting, and assessment, or PBA process is done by using a CAR form. President's Cabinet approval is added as a step to this request type for full-time positions. Reclassifications. A reclassification is requested when the core responsibilities of a position change substantially, requiring the position to be assigned a new classification. For example, changing a role from coordinator, events, to manager, events, would qualify as a reclassification. This process includes a full evaluation and may involve adjustments to the position's grade and salary. Market evaluations. A market evaluation is requested when a position's core responsibilities, title, or classification are not changing, but the department would like to request a formal market review. In this process, the position is matched with similar positions in our market data to place it in the correct grade. This process may result in a grade change depending on the results of the evaluation. Stipend requests. CAR forms are used to request unique stipends for faculty positions. They are paid out over a specified time frame. Temporary position numbers. CAR forms are used to request temporary, full-time position numbers, which begin with AT. These position numbers are intended for situations where both the funding and the position itself are temporary. For example, interns who only work during the summer, or employees who are temporarily retained to train their replacements. Discuss major changes. If major changes are occurring or expected in the subject positions department, the supervisor must discuss them with the compensation and classification team before completing the form. Update job description. For reclassifications and market evaluations, update the job description in the position description library and attach the proposed changes to the CAR form. For new positions, attach the job description to the CAR form. For access to the CAR form, log into Adobe Sign using your UVU email. Next, select Company or School account. From the home page, select Start from Library. Once you are in the library, select Workflows. Please note, if the Templates option is used, the request will not be processed. Next, select HR, Public, Compensation Action Request. Finally, hit Start. Fill out routing. Some of the required fields in this section are auto-populated. In the empty fields, enter the email addresses for the first-level supervisor, second-level supervisor, and the VP or provost. Continue filling out the routing section. In the document name field, enter the position number or TBD if it's a new position or stipend. Next, sign your name in the message box. You can ignore the Files field. Finally, hit Send, and you will be directed to the actual form. Fill out Section 1. Please note that all fields in this section are required. If the position is vacant, enter vacant in the place of the incumbent's name and in the proposed salary field. If you are unsure of the requested title, grade, or proposed salary, enter TBD. Start by using the drop-down bar to select the position type. These options include exempt, non-exempt, or faculty. Use the drop-down bar to select the request type. These options include the request types previously reviewed in this video, such as reclassifications and market evaluations. Enter the current position number. Enter the proposed grade. Enter the proposed salary. Enter the incumbent's name. Enter the incumbent's UVU ID. Enter the requested title. And finally, enter the current title. Fill out Section 2. Indicate how the position will be funded and list the budget indexes. Include any additional notes for the compensation and classification team or the budget office. Please note that the budget office will not process the request if the funding is not identified. Attach the proposed job description where it says, Click to. And do not forget to attach optional documents like current and proposed org charts. Hit send, and the CAR form will be routed through the signers and then to the compensation and classification team. Making changes to a submitted CAR form. Unfortunately, CAR forms cannot be revised. Once submitted, you cannot revise the form or alter the signers. If there's a mistake, cancel the incorrect form and start over. To do this, go to Adobe Sign and select In Progress. Next, identify the incorrect form you would like to cancel and check the radial dial. To finish, select Cancel under Actions. After submission. After the form has been successfully submitted, it will undergo various reviews and approval processes. Compensation and Classification Review. The Compensation and Classification team reviews the job description and position classification, evaluates market placement, and develops a salary recommendation. The recommendation is then provided to the supervisor and VP. Budget Office Review. The Budget Office reviews and approves the proposed funding plan. Final approval and notification. The Compensation and Classification team sends an approval email to the department, outlining next steps, such as submitting an EPAF. Supervisor communication. The supervisor informs the impacted employee of the approved changes. HRIS update. The Compensation and Classification team updates the changes in the HRIS system. Do you have any questions? Please contact us via email at compensation@uvu.edu.